One of the steps to setting up a project is linking the architectural model. You can link Revit project files to other Revit projects. I'll start a new project and then link in an architectural model. In the Recent Files window, under Projects, I'll click Systems Template to create a new project using the Systems template. To link the architectural model into the project, on the Insert ribbon, in the Link panel, I'll click Link Revit. Revit displays the Import Link RVT dialog. I can navigate to the folder containing the file I want to link. I'll select arch_link.rvt. I immediately see a preview of the model. Pay attention to the positioning drop-down. I'll expand the drop-down to display the 6 options for placing the linked Revit file into the current model. Auto Center to Center automatically places the linked file so that its geometric center is located at the geometric center of the current model. You would typically choose this option when you plan to adjust the location later. Auto Origin to Origin automatically places the linked file so that its origin is located at the origin of the current model. In most cases, this is the preferred method. Auto, by shared coordinates, places the linked file at the shared origin position. You would choose this option if both files are already part of the same shared coordinate system. The manual options allow you to place the link manually, with the cursor located at one of the 3 locations in the linked file: at the origin of the linked file, at the base point of the linked file, or at the geometric center of the linked file. You then specify the insertion point by picking the location in the host file. I'll choose Auto Origin to Origin and then click Open. Once Revit reads the file and brings it in, you can see it within the host model. When I select the linked model, the entire model is treated as one object. Looking in the Properties palette, you can see that it's a linked Revit model and that it has a name value separate from the actual file name. There is also a shared site parameter that is currently not shared. When I click on this parameter, Revit displays the Share Coordinates dialog. Here, you can either publish the coordinates of the host file into the linked file, or you can acquire the coordinates from the linked file. If the host file is a campus that will have more than one building model linked into it, you will generally publish coordinates. I'll simply click Cancel for now to close the dialog without making any changes. With the linked Revit file still selected, on the contextual ribbon in the Link panel, there are 2 tools. The Bind Link tool would convert the linked Revit file into a group within the host file. The Manage Links tool will open the Manage Links dialog. Note that the Manage Links tool is also available on the Insert ribbon in the Links panel and on the Manage ribbon in the Manage Project panel. You can also access this tool from within the project browser. I'll scroll down, right-click on Revit Links, and then choose Manage Links. When you choose this tool, Revit displays the Manage Links dialog. This dialog has 4 tabs: Revit, CAD Formats, DWF Markups, and Point Clouds. By default, the Revit tab is active. It currently has one link, the archlink.rvt file. The status is shown as loaded. You can load and unload links to control their display. The reference type controls how the file is linked. When I expand this drop-down, there are 2 options. Overlay is the default. When linked as an overlay, only the elements actually within the linked file appear within the host. If the linked file in turn contained other linked files, the elements from those files do not appear in the current host file. When linked as an attachment, you would see both the linked file and any nested links that it contained. The Positions Not Saved setting indicates if the linked file's position has been saved in the shared coordinate system. Since I have not saved the linked position in the host, this checkbox is cleared. The saved path value shows the location of the linked file within the computer file system. If this was a WorkShared project, this value would show the location of the central file. If I click in the Path Type parameter and expand the drop-down, this can be either a relative or absolute path. Relative is the default. You might need to use an absolute path if you use Microsoft Distributed File System (DFS) namespaces, or if your host project and linked files are not on the same drive. If you are using Revit Server, the server path will be shown. The local alias value refers to WorkShared projects. When I select the linked file name, other tools become active. The Remove button permanently removes the linked model from the host. This cannot be undone. You would have to recreate the link. Be aware that removing a link from the host model could cause you to lose critical annotations or elements hosted in the link. If you simply no longer need to see the linked model, you can click Unload. Revit displays a dialog warning that unloading a link cannot be undone, but this simply means that you cannot reverse this action by using the Undo tool. But you can easily make the linked model visible again by reloading it using the Manage Links dialog. I'll click Yes. When I do, the status changes to Not Loaded. When I click OK to close the Manage Links dialog, the linked model is no longer visible. On the Manage ribbon, in the Manage Project panel, I'll click Manage Links to display the Manage Links dialog again. To reload the linked file, I'll select the linked file and then click Reload to reload the same file from the same location. Now, the status has changed back to Loaded. If the name of the linked file had changed, or if you had moved the linked project to a different folder, you would click Reload From. In that case, Revit displays the Add Link dialog so you can navigate to the folder and select the project file to link. I'll select the archlink.rvt file and click Open. Then I'll click OK to close the Manage Links dialog. The linked model once again appears in the host model. If you're working on a WorkShared project, consider placing linked files in their own work set. Then, rather than unloading linked files, you can simply close the workset when you no longer need to see the linked model. This also gives you additional view-by-view control over the visibility of linked projects.